Imagine waking up tomorrow with no alarms, no bosses, no meetings. Imagine doing what you want, when you want, with the people you love. Is that freedom? Or is that wealth? In a world where everyone is chasing money, cars, fame, and financial success, the one thing most people truly crave isn't more. It's control. Control over their time, their day, their life. Welcome to Chapter 7 of The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, titled Freedom. In this chapter, we'll uncover why the greatest form of wealth isn't visible in your bank account. It's felt in your schedule. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. Morgan Housel begins this chapter by addressing a simple but powerful idea. The highest form of wealth is the ability to wake up and say, I can do whatever I want today. And this might sound simple or even privileged. But Housel argues that this isn't about being rich. It's about having agency. Wealth isn't just about material things. A Rolex looks good, a Ferrari makes noise, a mansion impresses, but none of those give you your time back. Freedom, not status, is the real goal of money. Housel backs this up with a timeless idea. People want to be wealthy so they can be independent. The core drive behind financial ambition isn't greed. It's the desire for control. Let's break this down. You can always earn more money. You can never earn more time. Once time is gone, it's gone. And here's where the trap lies. People sacrifice control of their time to earn more money, so they can one day buy back their time. It's like working all your life hoping that retirement will finally set you free. But Housel points out a brutal truth. Using money to buy time and freedom today is more powerful than saving endlessly to hopefully buy it decades later. Story. Example. He shares the example of working in high-paying jobs with zero control, zero balance, and maximum burnout. And the question becomes, what good is a 7-figure salary if you have to ask for permission to take a 2-hour lunch with your kids? Here, Housel dives into why this is a problem of modern society. In today's world, we've traded independence for income. You've probably heard this. I make 6 figures. I got promoted to director. I work at Google, Amazon, Goldman Sachs. But Housel argues, if you can't control your calendar, you're not really rich. You're employed, sometimes by your salary, sometimes by your ego. Being rich is having money. Being wealthy is having time. In many elite jobs, your time belongs to someone else. You show up when they say. You sit in meetings you hate. You stay late because it's expected. People do this thinking they'll grind now, rest later. But life doesn't guarantee that later. The trap? Lifestyle creep. As income increases, so does spending. So do obligations. So do dependencies. You end up in a high-paying prison, wearing a suit. So how do you buy freedom? Housel gives a simple, life-changing answer. Money's greatest intrinsic value is its ability to give you control over your time. In other words, your savings are your freedom fund. Not your car, not your stock returns, not your raise, your cash buffer that allows you to say no thanks when life demands something you hate. Steps to build freedom. Live below your means. The wider the gap between income and expenses, the more control you have. Value time over status. Let go of the need to impress. Impressing others often costs you freedom. Avoid unnecessary obligations. Not every opportunity is worth the strings attached. Build savings not just for emergencies, but for flexibility. The ability to walk away is a luxury few have. Quote to remember, controlling your schedule is the most powerful investment in your happiness. Let's take some contrasting examples. Example 1. The burnout CEO makes $600,000 per year, 80-hour work weeks, can't take vacations, misses kids' birthdays, hates Mondays. Does he have freedom? Number. He has money, not wealth. Example 2. The freelancer makes $60,000 per year, chooses clients, works 4 days a week, lives modestly, travels often, has time, balance, and peace. This person is wealthier in the how-sell sense. Another example, the early retiree, FIRE movement. People who follow the FIRE, financial independence, retire early, movement don't care about luxury. They care about freedom now. They live frugally, save heavily, and retire in their 30s or 40s, not to sit idle, but to choose how they spend their day. Why do people ignore this idea? Social status pressure society celebrates visible success. Houses, cars, positions, not people who quietly live free. Fear of missing out, FOMO. Everyone seems to be running a race. It's hard to slow down when everyone's sprinting. Ego trap. Many people don't want freedom. They want admiration. And to be admired, you often have to sacrifice control. Delayed gratification. Dilemma. Saving feels like a loss today for a benefit in the future. But remember, freedom doesn't have to wait till retirement. You can start buying it now in small amounts, with choices, boundaries, and savings. Let's bring it all together. Freedom is the ultimate goal of money. Your time is more valuable than your possessions. Saving is not just about future needs. It's about present control. Wealth is not visible. It's how much control you have over your day. You can be poor in time even if you're rich in money. Practical thought. You are truly wealthy when you can say no to things you don't want to do. Now take a moment and ask yourself, if you had no job title to share, no fancy car to show, would you still feel wealthy? In the end, money is a tool, and the best use of it is to live life on your own terms. But what happens when you do everything right? Save, work hard, live humbly, and still things fall apart. When uncertainty strikes and luck runs out. In the next chapter, Morgan Housel reveals the often underestimated force that can make or break fortunes. It's called the man-in-the-car paradox, and it might change the way you see success forever. Stay tuned for Chapter 8, because once you understand why people try so hard to impress others, you'll finally learn how to stop living for them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a life-changing lesson from the best books on money, success, and self-growth.